Alright, so what I want to do is just explain how the servo is working according to the program. I thought it was really, really cool when I kind of figured this out. So basically what you do is, what happens is you have your servo. If you sort of just forgive the drawing, basically what your servo can do, as we saw in the last video, is it can go counterclockwise or clockwise, or that's actually the reverse. This one's clockwise, that one's counterclockwise. But this is all based on values that you input. And because we have a continuous motor that goes 360 degrees, it's a bit different from a motor that can only go 180, or at least a servo motor that can only go 180 degrees. So the first thing we did in our program was we declared a servo object, just like you would with any other servo motor. And then this is really cool, is that you have to, I thought it was very cool, is that you declare a value to 90. And so basically what this is, if you look here, it's .write val. So what we're saying is we want to put the servo motor in the position val, which at the beginning of the program is 90. And so the cool part about that isn't anything other than it'll make the servo stay still. And you can sort of change it on your servo, or change the effect that 90 has on your servo by there's a little screw on the back that you can tighten or loosen, and that's pretty cool too. So you had to do that. So basically what you do to make sure that 90 will give you a still servo, or one that's not moving, is you just sort of write a program that all the loop is write 90, and you turn that screw until you can get it to stop. I thought that was pretty sweet. Basically, this is the cool part here. We break it up into two parts, which are pretty much the same. This first part basically says that if you have whatever input, I just put a squiggly line because it doesn't matter what the input is. What you want to do is you want to increase val by 1 each time you have that input. So for our program, we had this is a squiggly W, and that's the character W. And so what happened was that at first the value of val was 90, and then as you press W, or you held W down, it would go to 91 and 92, and so on and so forth until you released the W key. And so basically what that did is it would make it keep on going. It would make the motor go faster and faster until it gets to its maximum speed. Because obviously if your value for val is 91, it's going to be slower than if your value is 92. So that's how you sort of get the difference in speeds. And then when you put the second part here, you want to make the servo go the other way, right? So what you want to do is just decrease the value of val. So first it's going to slow down, so you got 92, then you're going to go to 91, then you're going to go to 90, and once you hit 90, you think you can't go any lower than that because the servo is going to be still, but it turns out you can go to 89, and the servo will actually start going the other way. So this is how you achieve this part of the rotation. And I thought that was pretty sweet, where you go less than 90, your servo motor goes one way, and if you're more than 90, your servo motor goes the other way. That's how that works.